Hi Moo Moos. And today we're going to be reacting to a girl getting stalked through TikTok. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's begin, shall we? Here we go.
This happened pretty recent, about 3 weeks ago. Myself and 3 friends were hanging out at a shopping center one evening. We're messing around posting clips on TikTok. Then one of my friends started laughing, and I asked her what she was laughing at. She told me that guy behind us kept staring at me. When I turned around, it was some older guy just watching me. He had black sunglasses, a cap, an old Adidas tracksuit with scuffed up shoes, and had a disgusting looking beard. My friends thought it was hilarious, but I found it really weird. Then another one of my friends said she thinks that guy lives on her street, about a few houses down from her. She said that he actually follows her on TikTok. At that point, I quickly got my phone out to check if he was following me, and he was. I had to block him because he seemed a bit creepy. We went to get McDonald's before we went home, and I received a message on TikTok from someone. It was that guy who had been following us. His name was Greg, and he wrote, "Why did you block me?" with 2 emojis. One was a crying face, and the other one was an angry face. He had actually created another account that day in the shopping center. I blocked that account as well, hoping that would be the end of it. I didn't mention it to my friends this time, knowing they would just laugh. That night, I was up late and had Netflix on in the background as I was chatting with my friends on Facebook while scrolling through TikTok. I got up to use the bathroom, and when I returned, I had 3 messages from my friends, all saying the same thing. All were things like, "Who's in your room?" and "What's up with your last post?" I asked them what they were talking about, and they told me to check my TikTok, so I did. It was a clip of my bedroom. It was a clip of someone picking up my phone and recording the inside of my room. At that point, I heard a creaking. Then I heard a man's voice say, "Sorry, please don't scream," and turned to see my closet door slightly open. I started to scream when the same guy who had been following us burst out of my closet and tried to cover my mouth. Thank God I screamed and it was enough for my parents to hear. They came upstairs and my dad tackled the guy to the floor. The police were called and he was arrested. We were informed that the guy had straight up admitted to stalking and breaking and entering.
But what the holy liar, that was creepy. I can't imagine being stalked on TikTok. I'm just so glad the guy was taken to jail. Because stalking someone is a crime. I hope he gets life in prison for doing that. The next video is called Zombie Hunting Game. Enjoy.
VIP Human Zombie Hunting? I've seen this game. It was made by the same company, but this one was a paid game. No way! Have we become zombies in this game? I guess they lured us all the way here by introducing it as a festival to use us as zombies. Then Justin flopped and said, "Aiden, which weapon did you choose?" "An axe. What about you?" "A machine gun." Then, all of a sudden, 2 white-masked men appeared as they scampered through the bush, and Justin and I lowered our bodies and hid behind the rock. "Turn on the map. We have 2 here." They went up to the rock where we were hiding and shoved their phones in our faces as soon as they found us. As Justin's face was recognized, information about him floated over his head. "Wow, a machine gun for him." They simultaneously took out the machine guns that they were carrying on their shoulders and began shooting at Justin. In an instant, Justin fell down, riddled with bullets. When Justin died, they shoved their phones at me. "What? An axe for him? Did you bring the axe?"
OMG, I would never go to a festival like this. I feel bad for Justin, he didn't see it coming. The next one is I was friends with a ghost. Let's watch.
Then she broke out in maniacal laughter and tears. But when her chin touched the water, the laughing stopped, and her face started to flake and break like porcelain, and she started screaming, and she told me to run, so I did, and I never saw Dorothy again, but I always felt bad about it because I felt like it was a child.
The holy liar, that was creepy and sad at the same time. If you made it this far, like the video. Bye my moo moos.